Is it selfish to commit suicide? Yes, in my opinion, yes, it is. To me, suicide is one of the most selfish acts anyone can do. And the reason that I say this, and I will always say committed suicide, is because I don't believe in any enabling words when it comes down to suicide and for what it is. Because I lost my wife in 2015 to suicide. In 2017, I lost my dad to suicide. And in 2018, I attempted suicide. So I've been there and I know what it's like to be in that dark hole. And looking back and reflecting back, I think it is the most selfish act we could ever do as a human being. And here's why. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. What's up, guys? My name is Eric, and I've been diagnosed with ADHD, PTSD, GAD, MDD. These are my diagnoses. I have level 1 autism. I'm a recovering cocaine and alcoholic addict. I lost my wife in 2015 to suicide. I lost my dad in 2017 to suicide. I attempted suicide in 2018. And I wanted to share on this as I feel, because I get asked a lot about it, and people will always try to correct me, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's not committed suicide. That makes them feel like it's a prison sentence, and it's not selfish." And as somebody who's lost a wife and a father to suicide and attempted, I think it is the most selfish act there possibly is, because you don't realize the damage and transfer of all that pain, and you also don't realize at that time that you've never reached out to anybody. Man, depressed, when you are at that deep, dark moment of despair, because I've been there. You truly in your head believe that you have asked for help, even though you never really have. Nobody knows how bad it is. You don't want to be a burden to anybody. You don't want to bring anybody down. You're like trying to protect people that you're going to end up massively destroying, not just hurting, but destroying. You're going to destroy people around you. I can tell you from experience because, man, it took me 5 years after my sobriety. It took me a total for my wife's suicide. She committed suicide in 2015. I didn't really get into deep trauma therapy into 2022. And I still struggle with some of this stuff. How much this messed me up. Like, it messed me up. My dad's suicide messed me up. And I had to get into therapy. I had to be really honest in therapy. I really had to go into dark places in therapy, because that's how much it messed me up. And when you're in that dark hole, you literally feel that you are a burden to everybody, and that it's your fault and it's your price to bear. And it's not, man. It is not. Like, we lose track, and it's amazing because you'll help other people, but you won't help yourself. And that's where I think it is so selfish, because we literally get lost in depression. I think part of depression is truly selfishness, that our depression isolates us and makes us believe that we've asked other people for help when we never have. It makes us feel that we're misunderstood by everybody, even though we've never communicated anything with anyone. We have so many more conversations in our head than we do with other people. And we do these stupid little signs and these little things of maybe somebody will pick up on this because we're too afraid. And I will tell you this, man, the strongest thing you can ever do is continue to live when you want to die. And it isn't easy. And I mean, I get it. I mean, we get to these dark, deep places of that hole of despair is scary, man. Being in that dark place is scary. Truly feeling that you're alone is scary, man. Feeling that everyone's life is better off without you is scary. But we become obsessed with that, and we become obsessed with trying to end this pain, because no one can help us end this pain, apparently, because we don't know how to ask for help. We go to our therapist and we lie to our therapist. We're not honest with our therapist because we're afraid they're going to what? What are we afraid of with our therapist? I mean, really? What, they're going to lock us up, or they're going to judge us? They're there to help us, but we don't even know how to get help. And we take the ultimate path of least resistance and the easy way out. And that, to me, is complete selfishness. Because we have nobody else in mind. When we're at that dark moment, we have no one else in mind. We don't think of how we're going to hurt the ones that we love, the ones that we're trying to protect, the ones that we're trying to make their life better. We don't realize what we're going to do to them. And we're going to ruin their lives. We're going to hurt them. We're going to hurt them more than we could ever imagine. But in our own mind, our depression is telling us that this is the only way, this is the only solution. And it's not. But that's how closed-minded we become, how selfish we become. And I love it, because we will fight harder to protect our depression sometimes than ask for help. And that's the scary part, is we will literally fight and stand up for our depression than to fight and stand up for ourselves, to heal, to work through it, to get it out, to ask for help. And that is how scary depression is. That we get so lost into our brain that nobody understands, that nobody cares, that we are alone, that we are broken, that we are damaged. I mean, I can repeat all these different things that went through my head through when I went through these dark times. And I still go through some of these dark times, but the difference is I know how to ask for help now, and I know how to go, man, something's not right. Is it my medication off? Do I need to get back to therapy? Do I need to talk to a new therapist? What is it? And put all that energy in fighting instead of shutting down and protecting my depression to allow me just this easy way out and hurting everybody around me. That's why I think depression is one of the scariest things out there. It's also one of the most selfish things out there. Because it is almost like this disease that knows how to isolate you and ultimately kill you. I mean, for the one out there struggling, I share my testimony, I share my experiences and what I've been through, my opinions, all this, to let you know that it is worth it. I mean, I will say that me living and not committing suicide, did my life get instantly better? No. No, it did not. In fact, it took a long time. At 40, though, I had to dig in and make hard choices. I had to get divorced. I had to move. I had to do some hard things. Once I did those, though, now my life has been beautiful. My life has been wonderful, and I am very grateful and happy for my life. And I used to be one of those people that would point the finger at other people. Well, they had it easier. They don't understand. And that's literally like depression screaming out and trying to fight to protect itself. And that is scary. So for the one out there struggling, man, I share this to let you know that you're not alone, that I understand, but I can also tell you this, that it is worth fighting. If you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, hit the like and subscribe button, comment down below. Because in all reality, do I have a lot of healing to do because I lost 2 people to suicide? Absolutely. I'll probably be trying to heal the rest of my life. And that will always be a part of me. There will always be a part of them renting space in my brain. What could I have done better? I could have loved them better. Why didn't I pick up on this? Why? But I also have learned enough too that I have to let a lot of that go. And that I have to live my life. And that it's okay to be selfish. Living a beautiful life with other people that I love for the experiences that I love with those that I love. And that is beautiful. And that is life. And that's one of the things that we don't realize sometimes. If you've never been to a therapist before, reach out to a therapist and go to a therapist and be honest with them. Tell them, I don't even know why I'm here, but I'm depressed. I want to die. Start talking. I tell you this, I mean, what? They throw you in a psych ward for a 72-hour hold. Whatever, dude. Don't give up. Because that's ultimately what it comes down to, is don't give up. Start really diving in and realize that everybody who loves you truly wants you there in their life. They might know that you're struggling. They might not know how to talk to you. They might not know how to bring up that they see you struggling with depression. But they love you and they want you here. No matter what your depression tells you, no matter how selfish you get, that it's your pain, your price to pay. It's my lot in life. No, it isn't. You deserve a beautiful life. So don't give up. And it does get better. And just keep fighting. And I can tell you this, after 6 years, it's gotten a lot better. And I'm excited to see what the next 6 years brings, and then the next 6 years. Because we learn not to be selfish anymore. We learn to be loved, and it's okay to be loved, and it's okay to love others, and it's okay to love ourselves. So don't stop.